Hey everybody, it's Wednesday, May 24th, New Comic Book Day, and I want to talk to you just about a few books that I have coming out, hitting the shelves today. Uh, First things first, my office is still a mess. I would have had more time to clean it up and put my books back on the shelf after the flood that we had, but I actually did a couple of signings this weekend in Indianapolis, Indiana at Downtown Comics, and in Muncie, Indiana at All Yeah Comics. It was a great time, both amazing shops, great owners, great staff, great customers. Had a wonderful time. Took most of my weekend away. Indiana's a little further away than I thought it was. But it was worth it, and I was happy to be at those stores, and I want to put my thanks out there to both of them for letting me come out, all the hospitality, and thanks to all the customers and readers who showed up that day. So, a couple of things. I mentioned Warlock 5 last week. It's the Kickstarter that we are currently running. The, the story features 5 warlocks who are working together to protect the multiverse from outside threats. The only problem is that they hate each other. It's sort of a reboot, sort of a remake of the classic Aracel series from the 80s. It's on Kickstarter right now. We have 2 days left. We're only, I think, last time I checked, $1,500 away from reaching our goal. So please go to Kickstarter, check out Warlock 5, and maybe throw some support our way. Today I have a few books coming out. It's a busy day. First, a couple of trade paperbacks. First up is Harrow County Volume 5. As you guys know, I'm super excited about Harrow County. Love the book. I have been humbled by the reaction to the book. This volume, if you haven't read it in single issues, is a big one. It features the origin of the character The Abandoned, and we find out where this huge, hulking, hideous creature came from. And it's a little bit surprising, and it has big ties to Emmy's history and her origin. And it's a big twist of a volume because it kind of changes the tone of the series and changes where the series is going. In addition, Micronauts Volume 2 comes out, collects the second arc of my Micronauts series, and this is the arc in which Jimmy Z comes on as a co-writer. It features the Micronauts on Earth, so now we get to see these tiny action figure sized characters and the troubles they have now that they are stranded on a world of giants. Now we get into single issues. The first one coming out is Conan the Slayer number 9. This is the second issue in an adaptation of the Robert E. Howard story, The Devil in Iron. It's really the first issue was sort of a prelude, issue 8, to the story that we're jumping into now in earnest. Conan, chasing a damsel in distress, I guess, comes upon this cursed island, a cursed city, a city that has suddenly, a ruined city that has suddenly risen up out of nothing and seems to be thriving again. And as you do, you go head first into this ruined, cursed city and check it out and see what's going on. It is the second issue in a 5-issue arc. Featuring this, like I said, an adaptation of a classic Robert E. Howard story. And then that brings us to XMen Blue number 4. As you'll see on the cover, there's a familiar claw popping out at the X-Men. This is where we introduce a new team member to the team, but more than that, we are going to be seeing the return of several surprising characters, that you probably will not be expecting. Stay away from spoilers on the internet if you don't want to figure out who these characters are. But I'm excited about it. There's the last page reveal on this issue is big, and it sets up issue 5, but it also sets up some huge things coming down further down the line in X-Men Blue. So I hope you'll check it out. So that's what I have going on today. Head to your local comic shop, pick up a few books. I hope it's a great day for you guys, and have a good new comic book day. Thanks.